We use telecommunications and the internet for everything. We would not exist if it wasn't there. And I think that it's important day to day and just for us to do what we do. Last week we had a campaign raise $2 million in just under 2 days, and that was for Parrot Dog, which is a local brewery, and they wanted to go and move into a new brewery, which would help them triple their production. And yeah, they went out to their crowd and raised their maximum goal in less than 2 days. Our company is a crowdfunding platform, so we're purely internet-based, though we like to say that we use technology to enhance community rather than replace it. But really everything we do is online, from creating campaigns to funding them to communicating. I think the industry as a whole needs to get better around the speed of the internet and also education of people using it. I think that one of the biggest things we face is there's still people that don't understand how the internet works. So general education as well as speed, both really important. Something that excites me and also scares me is the use of blockchain. So I think that's going to be something that definitely we're going to have to look to in the future, and would like to do that more as an industry rather than individually. We're in a really interesting space in that we're sort of playing in the financial sector. Well, we're not playing in the financial sector, we are in the financial sector. And there's a lot happening around anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism that I think that technology could really, possibly with the use of blockchain, support the identifying your customers. Who are they? Where do they come from? What are they doing? I think that that's something that the banking sector is still grappling with, and we have to now too. Our industry is changing so rapidly, and it's really exciting, but it's really hard to know where it's going to end up by 2020. But I think for us, we just want crowdfunding to be the way people fund things. We're doing things completely differently. It is very cloud-based. We can provide the information that's required from our auditors really easily because it's all there. So I think that, yeah, everything is connecting in to create this sort of future world. There's a lot of regulations that need to be rethought, especially with the world that we're living in now is very different than when the regulations, a lot of them were made 10, 20, 30 years ago. I think it's exciting because in New Zealand, the government is looking at making changes. They brought in the Financial Markets Conduct Act in 2014, which really changed the securities laws in New Zealand. Well, it changed everything. So there is an appetite for it, but I think there needs to be sort of a group approach to getting changes made. TUANZ role is helping us with a group approach to get legislation and regulations changed, and I also think it's awesome because it does bring us all together as an industry.